Hey everyone, it's Solo Vibes here, and today I'm here with another special guest, Icy. Say what's up, man.
Yo, what's up? You doing good?
Now, hold on. Before I actually just forgot something. Wait, hold on. Now, now that I got all that fixed. Today we're doing Kefla one, but I didn't record the other Kefla edit that I did, which actually I'm kind of upset about because that one was a really good one. But instead, I did record the Kefla and UI Goku one I did, which that one I'm kind of okay with. I wasn't really, it was alright, but it wasn't my best one for sure.
Um,
Yeah, it was. I think it was like when their first renders come out. I didn't have any of their effects, so like I just did use whatever I had mostly because I'm a big Kefla fan. I'm gonna be honest. So
yeah, yeah.
so
I mean, for me, like with these edits, I waited a little bit until we got some of their effects because I already knew they'd be pretty good. So that's what I did personally.
yeah, I didn't think about that. I was like, man, I'm just round start, dude. Why wait? I'm like, like I wanted to
Yeah.
start now. Like I felt like editing. I was like, oh, the renders out. Let me just start ahead of time.
Yeah. I mean, either way, it can still work. Like, you don't always have to use effects from the new characters to make a good edit. It's like really always your preference as you're doing it. So I mean, if you can make it work with like the effects that you have, I mean, go for it, honestly.
Yeah, and that's what I mostly went for. It's like you don't have to do exactly the card. I mean, I won't lie, it's a lot easier when you're doing the effects from the card or into the edit. Because most of the time, like
Yeah.
if you don't have any ideas, you can just take the idea based off the card itself and try to do something with that.
Yeah.
I think that's mostly how I go with the idea of it.
All right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I can see here from the edit so far. I mean, just planning out stuff.
Yeah. I'm mostly trying to get like how do I want to get which side of it for Kefla, because I did something about this. I did something similar to this with Dokkan edits instead, like with Dokkan renders. I used this instead. It was like a similarity to it, but instead I wanted to try to do something
Okay.
else with it, like a little bit different.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
I think
I mean,
before I actually have two different renders, and one of them wasn't HD and the other one was. So I was so I kept clicking back and forth.
oh, yeah, okay. I mean, okay, so like, first things like about the edit, obviously, I guess what is it, the render itself? I feel like Kefla has a good render for edits. I feel like I kind of like it. It's kind of like a semi-overview type of perspective, which like, is kind of cool for an edit.
Yeah.
Interesting type of perspective there. I think you can do a lot of unique things with it as well.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to see when I saw her. When I first saw her render, I thought of like you could have her like in this position where she's like UI's like looking behind her and she's looking like right behind him as well, like type stuff. And that's what I originally went for, but I forgot her hair is like so big. It's like a hedgehog type hair that I couldn't really get like his face looking at her. So her hair just covered up most of the area. So I had to do it the opposite way.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, as the video's going on, obviously, I get to see how it turns out in the end.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think it looks like it's going to be a good edit, just from already looking now.
Yeah, I think for the most part, I wanted to go with. I'm always a big fan of glow effects. I don't know if you paid attention, but like most of my edits, majority of them have glow effects. I'm like the most hugest. The way you can tell my stuff is in there, there will be a piece of glow effect in there. I can't go without it. I don't know why. It's like
Yeah, I mean, honestly, recently I've been trying to get into, like, using glow a lot more than I used to.
yeah, and there's some editors who make really good edits without glow effects, but just for me, that's my little own thing that I do. It's like there's always like some way you could tell like this is somebody's edit by like doing something so specific. And it's just for me, it's just glow.
Yeah. I mean, what am I thinking? I was just saying, thinking about like, what have you been doing recently, like edits wise, like about the 3rd-year anniversary? Like, obviously we got a ton of these, renders and stuff. Have you done anything with them other than like these videos, or it's like, just quick edits, thumbnails, stuff like that?
For the most part, I've done like majority of the cast. I think the only ones that I haven't done, Super 17 EX, Super Baby 2 EX, and Nova and Ice. I've done all of the other ones but the other 4, and I want to try to do something more with them. I might do a duo one with Nova and Ice, but for 17 and Baby, I don't know what those 2 I might do with them.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I still actually have to do like a lot of them, because I think I feel like I've only done 2. I think I've only done Gogeta and Kefla actually. So I gotta do the rest. I really want to do the Gotenks. I think he's gonna be an interesting one to do.
Yeah.
I like his art.
Yeah, I did one with Gotenks. Funny enough, Gotenks was my fastest one out of all of the bunch so far. Because with EXs, they always have something simple with them. And for the most part, I just went with mostly with the card art, and I went with a little bit of my own. And it just turned out pretty good to me. I was like, all right, that's a good point for me.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm definitely like, I feel like when it comes to edits, a lot of times I like to do edits for thumbnails, or like pseudo edits for thumbnails. So, I mean, I feel like once I pull the Gotenks, I'll probably do an edit of him, possibly for a thumbnail or something like that. But I mean, I haven't pulled him yet, so we'll see.
Yeah, and yeah. I think I remember a lot of people always used to tell me, like, bro, like, some of these thumbnails should be made for really good, like, Legends content. I'm like, I just want to just do edits, to be honest. I just want to edit for fun. Like, I don't really, like, for the content, I mean, like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
But it's like, I always wanted to do something different from the rest of people do.
Yeah, I mean, that's always fine. I feel like doing edits for fun is fine, honestly. There's a lot of people who do it too. I mean, for me, like, editing, I really got serious doing it, I feel like, was near the end of last year. Because beforehand, I was not very good at it. I didn't really do it that much, and like, it was just pretty simple stuff. Just very, like, simple thumbnails like that on my YouTube channel. But then as time went on, I came to learn and see a lot of different people, learn from a lot of different people, and then, started doing it on my own. And I do enjoy doing them a lot, recently as well.
Yeah, I think for me, it was like, when I started editing, I basically, like, I admired, I think the YouTuber Riku the Best. Have you watched any of his videos?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his thumbnails are what, like, got me to start editing at first. And then, but I didn't have any of the effects or any of stuff like that, so I was just using whatever I had. And then I used to do it for fun. I used to do it for my friends and stuff like that. And sometimes I even make a video of it because people ask. I was like, all right, man. It was like, because I used to have a point of time where, when I used to try to edit, nobody else knew how to do with some of the stuff that I'm trying to look for. So, like, it's kind of the reason why I started behind the scenes. Because for beginner editors, they don't have, like, if you look up on YouTube, there's not many tutorials about how you do some edits or some stuff like that. And I might try to go specific around, like, with auras or stuff like that, because I know a lot of people have been asking me about how to do auras, which I'm not the best with them, but I can do something with them at least. So, like, that's what I'll try to do for the most part, just do a separate stuff with that.
Yeah, I mean, I know on me and Inferno's channel, Inferno occasionally will upload, like, edit videos like that, like, type of, I guess, it's kind of like behind the scenes videos like that. I haven't done one yet. Who knows if I will? I might not. We'll see. I was thinking about today, I was like wondering, like, maybe an edit channel would be kind of interesting to do, but still in the works, maybe still thinking about it, obviously. I think it could be kind of fun to do, especially, like, different challenges and stuff like that, tutorials. So I think that would be kind of fun to do. A lot of people would enjoy it as well. So, I mean, it's just in my head, just in there. We'll see if it happens or not, though.
Yeah, and that's what I really like. It's like, when I started behind the scenes, I started seeing other YouTubers starting to do it. I'm like, this is great, because I want more and more people to share their work, share their work with others and show them like different things that not even I know of, or even even teach me a few things. Like that's what I really admire once people started to actually start doing some stuff like that I'm doing now.
Yeah. It's cool. I mean, honestly, I love seeing a lot of people doing edits, thumbnails, different concepts, because it's fun to see people's different perspective and ways they will use and basically make thumbnails and edits. Mm-hmm. It's interesting to see a lot of people's perspectives on that. I like seeing it. So
yeah, and that's what I really want to do. At first, because of the behind the scenes season 2, I started wanting to do like more voiceovers and stuff like that to help some of the editors that don't understand just by watching or stuff like that. Because it's always like, yeah, it's good to watch it, but you also want to know like what's going on, like what are they doing, how are they doing it. So that's when I really started doing. I did do it in some of my edits, but I felt like I wasn't putting enough into there, or it's like I would always talk halfway. I wouldn't talk fully about the edit or how it was done.
Yeah, I think when you're doing those type of videos, I mean, even Inferno, I think he's done it a few times. He doesn't do it all the time though, where he'll talk during it. But I feel like talking definitely does help. Like especially if you're beginning, you're trying to learn. Talking helps because I mean a lot of people learn better from hearing and listening. So I mean that's just like a fact. So right. I feel like talking definitely is going to help a lot. It'll draw a lot more people also to your channel, depending on like I mean obviously quality definitely factors into that, but even just talking, even if your quality isn't all that great, talking in general just makes it feel more real. A lot more interesting to watch, in my opinion, at least.
Yeah, that's why I really try to go for the most part. That's why I wanted to do more voiceovers too, where I just talk and review about the edit and break it down a bit and tell people how it's done and how you can also learn from this. And hopefully they can learn, by the end of the video, they can learn something from it.
Yeah, I mean, that's really like the goal behind it, which, I mean, like I was saying before, it's like cool because once these people learn, then they can go on their own, try their own things, learn new things on their own, and then make their own stuff that they're proud of. And it's cool to see that. Honestly, I like, I really like seeing that. I mean, I know like I have a friend who's recently starting to get into edits a little more, and I mean, I'm trying to see maybe if he'll get better over time. Right now, I think he's just doing it on his own. If he needs help, obviously, I'm going to try and help him. Right. Try and see if he can get better, stuff like that. Because I know he's really dedicated to trying to upload on YouTube. He wants his thumbnails looking good, obviously. I feel like that's also like an inspiration for me to make do edits and stuff. A lot of it also came down to my YouTube channel. It's just like I want to try and make my own thumbnails. I want my own work, my own artwork to reflect on the people's faces when they see the video.
Right.
And so, obviously, I wanted to learn more about it. So I feel like that's also another way I started doing graphic design like that, which is, I mean, pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's what really pushed me is like, I had an editor who looked up to me, who like watched my videos and he hit me like with some serious stuff. I think him, Redstone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always tells me that he watches my videos, and like when I saw that I think he made a recent ad, I was proud of him of it. And he was just saying like, nah man, it's like I watch all your videos and I got here because of that. And I was like, that's what I wanted. Like that's what really that's what I wanted, like the progress of it, and that's to show that my work and my effort has not been in vain.
Yeah, I mean, Redstone is definitely I've seen him. I remember when I was starting like doing graphic design, especially on like Photoshop on mobile, and I remember seeing him. He was like using PixArt, and I remember him like getting into what is it? I was about to say PowerPoint. What the heck? Photoshop. But yeah, and I remember like seeing the growth of him. Honestly, it's crazy. He's gotten a lot better over like the past few months I've knew him.
Right, and the growth. It was just I've been watching him a lot. It's just like seeing his growth was just something to admire of, because it was like I didn't expect a big jump. Really, that's what it was for me. Like I knew
Yeah.
he was gonna get better, but it's like the progress was just surprising for me.
He's definitely up there, and like a lot of the editors I know, I'd say at least. I mean, honestly, I know a lot of people are like into mobile editing because obviously I feel like a lot of people don't have the type of equipment to do it on PC. They might not have a PC. They might not have anything to work with. So obviously, mobile. I feel like it's becoming more popular over the past few months, which is cool. This is why, like, obviously, tutorials like that are going to be really important. So I feel like the videos you're doing are definitely going to help a lot of people in the future.
Yeah, and I've recently tried to do like PC. I'm trying to get into that. So that way, like, if there are some like PC editors or stuff like that, and they need some like videos like such that what I'm doing on behind the scenes, that's what I'm really trying to go for. At first I was gonna have Neo do it, but like his recording, he doesn't. He's struggling with some of the stuff, like his mic and stuff is not working right now, so he can't do that at the current time. So yeah, like, and he recently said he was gonna probably join me in my next, like whenever he can, in the behind the scenes and maybe help out a bit, like with PC wise, or give some advice for like PC users and stuff. So that'd be great.
Yeah, I mean, I have Photoshop on my laptop, and I'm honestly trying to see if I can get into that. I know it'll be hard starting out, but I mean, if I can get used to it, I think it's going to be helpful in the future. It's going to make me better, I'd say.
Yeah, it just has so much more stuff. It just, like, when I first got into that and I see the amount of stuff I had on my phone, it was just I was like, wow, okay. That's a lot.
Yeah. It's like, I feel like a lot of people, like, recently have drifted from, like, I have seen a few people who are starting to go on PC, which is going to definitely help them. I know, Goku had said to Inferno, he was saying, like, he was doing really good stuff, and he was saying that Inferno should probably switch to PC because it'll just make him way better. And yeah, I feel like that's definitely true. Like, honestly, I have to see when I can get some time to like learn it, but I mean, I definitely try and do it. I got the whole summer left still, and I feel like I could probably master it throughout the summer.
Yeah, and I probably, like, for the most part, the person I would go to for like advice is probably either Goku or like Neo, because those two are like the only like the two like the best ones I know on PC. So like if I need some advice from either of the two, that's who I would go to.
Yeah. I mean, if I have struggles, I'll probably try and ask Neo or Goku. I've known Goku for a bit, so I mean, we're friends, I'd say, so shouldn't be a problem or anything. Even Neo as well, like, yeah.
Yeah, I've always went to Neo for like PC stuff, or just in general if I need some advice, because he's always been one of the few great editors I've known for a while.
Yeah. One thing as well, like you saying that, like, I feel like getting into graphic design, I've met a lot of people that I really enjoy now, like, associating with, and I feel like it's really great to see, like, how just getting into something that is really fun now. It's just I've met so many different people that, you know, can help you and, you know, share your interests.
Between those, with the glow and stuff with her, that's the main reason. Like, my recording actually cut out and it left me with that, and I was kind of upset a bit because I didn't realize it stopped recording for the most part.
Okay.
So yeah, I didn't think I reviewed too much of this, which I'm sorry for for the viewers. It's just great talking to you guys. It's just, so yeah, there's that. But I hope you guys enjoyed me and Icy blabber on about stuff and about editors stuff. And yeah, hopefully with my next edit, I'll actually do a great job of reviewing it. But other than that, yeah, man, it's great to have you here. I'm glad we were able to talk about this stuff.
Yeah, it was really cool. Interested in seeing a lot of these more like behind the scenes videos. I think they're going to be really fun for a lot of viewers to watch.
Yeah, and that's what I'm hoping for, really. But without further ado, guys, I'm not going to keep you guys here too long. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.